What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Planet Coaster. This is episode 20 now on the series. In the last episode, we added these bumper cars right here, and the name for that episode was actually Bumpin' Uglies. So what I think I'm gonna do is change this name right here to Bumpin' Uglies. There we go. All right, so we added the bumper cars here, and I did add a little bit of scenery off camera. So now our Q scenery rating is 100%, and that did help out our prestige just a little bit, bumped it up to a 523, so we have a ticket price of $14.54. It seems like a lot of people are really enjoying the bumper cars, which is good because I didn't really think a lot of people would come all the way out to this side of the park just to do so. Now, if you guys look on the right side of the screen there, you may notice something a little bit different about the Pelican. And yes, I did fix my mistake here. So, with the Pelican, we had about 8 trains, I think, running at one time. And that didn't really allow for a lot of people to cycle through the ride as quickly as I want them to. So, the queue is looking a lot better now. Before it was backed up all the way to the entrance. So let me show you guys what I did here. So with the new train coming in, we'll go ahead and wait and sort of follow it along the track here. So for starters, right out of the station, it is no different. It is completely straight up still. It is quite a bit higher than it was previously, however. So you get up to the top, and then it's a nice, big, 60-degree free fall down to a straight section. And then up and over, sort of like an arch, I guess, would be the best way to describe it. And then down the back side of the arch, hits this, and then goes up again to a chain section. The chain section goes all the way up to the top, the same height as the other hill. And then back down. And up and around another sort of arc. This thing carries a ton of speed, but what I really want you guys to pay attention to is, well, this little brake section for one, but watch what happens when this thing comes into the station. Everyone's completely suspended upside down. For whatever reason, I guess they just came in a little bit too hot, but every single time this ride cycles through, it does the exact same thing, which I actually think is pretty cool. So that is the new Pelican. The old one, it was okay, and I did try a couple of different things. I believe I got a video of the initial sort of revision that I made, and that thing was terrible. No one wanted to ride it. It had terrible scores all around. But this one, thankfully, is a different story. So let's take a look at our prestige here. It is a 984. I think it might have been a little bit higher. I want to say it was in the 1,000 range when we initially reopened it. But we are able to charge $30.40 for this ride, or at least we did. I don't know if the math would change there yet, but if you guys have any other suggestions on how I could do different layouts with any of the other coasters that I'm not really proud of, the other one being the Acrobat. Obviously, a lot of people get like ready, they get in the queue, they want to ride it, but I really don't love this ride. I wish I could have done more with it. It is rather short. So if you guys have any suggestions, feel free to leave that in the comments below, and I'll see what I can make happen. All right, another thing that has changed since the previous episode is the terrain, but really just the terrain painting. You guys may remember most of our park here was sand. There wasn't really a lot of grass, so I did add more grass in everywhere, sort of evened out everything, made it look a little bit nicer. Now, the only place that actually does have sand, which makes sense to me, because it's supposed to be sort of in the Wild West. The entire Quickdraw area is all sand, and I think that looks really nice. Everywhere else, aside from the queue over here for one of the sky lifts or the chair lift, that is also partially sand. Other than that, I think those are the only improvements I've made to the park off camera. I did add a little bit more sand over here to Scoop-de-Loop-de-Hoop-de. I think that looks a little bit nicer, sort of brings in the tropical vibe. Now, if you guys didn't really realize, we are sort of straying away from the tropical trees out here. Apart from the beech tree, you wouldn't necessarily know that that is a beech tree. We got a bunch of fake cops over here. That's really weird. I didn't know they could dress up as cops. I don't exactly have a plan for this episode, you guys. I am sort of rushing through this one. I do have plans later on today. So with that being said, it may be a shorter episode, but I hope you guys still enjoy what we're about to do, because It's been suggested many, many times that I need to create a new concession stand type of area, aside from the mall, the restaurant, the hotels, all of this. I need to create some sort of area outside of this zone here. So I think what we're going to do is, for starters, I made a blueprint off camera just to save a little bit of time here. We have a Pip Shot water, we have a Pip Shot smoothie, Pip Shot juice, a fry place, I can't remember the actual name of that, and then a Professor Wurst, which is like bratwurst. Alright, I think that looks pretty good right there. Are all the paths connected? Yeah, that all looks good to me. So now people can actually come over here, they can stop into the shops really quick and be on their way. Okay, so with the addition of these new concession stands over here, we do need, actually, you know what? I promise I'll come back to that thought, but I'm thinking maybe we can put an ATM over here. It's not ideal because people are going to be able to walk through it, but that'll have to do for now. So we do have an ATM back here, which is awesome. And just look at how many people are trying to get on Quickdraw, dude. I'm so tempted to just close this thing down for good, but it does get so many people through, just not very quickly. Oh, what's going on here? What do you mean you don't know where to go? Did we? Oh, shoot! Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, let's make this small again and bring it out to there. Whoops. Sorry, guys. I completely forgot I deleted that section of the path. This one got messed up, too. Uh-oh. We got all these people here, don't know where to go. There we go. Should be able to exit now. That's looking a lot better. What about the quick draw queue? Perfect. Okay, people are starting to make their way out of there. God, I'm glad I noticed that. That could have been really bad. We would have just had people trapped inside the park. It's not an ideal scenario here. Okay, so what I was saying before we made the ATM is we do need to add another staff building out here if we don't already have one. Let's see, where's the closest staff building? We have a restroom here. You know what? I don't think we have a single staff building out here. What are we doing for the staff building for this area? Are we just using these? That's way too far away, dude. Okay, so let's try to put a staff building over here on this corner, and we'll attach this into the, what is this, the southwest area of the park. Formerly the main area. I did change the name of it to the southwest, just like that. Perfect. Insanity has broken down. View ride. No mechanic assigned to refurbish this ride. That's BS. We probably just have one in the staff building. Currently resting 0. Okay. We really don't have a mechanic out here? It's 13 minutes overdue. I know we have a mechanic out here, dude. Well, they'll get to it when they get to it, I guess. I'm not too worried about that right now. So let's go ahead and start a new work roster. Let's go into staff here. We'll call it Southwest Vendors, and we're gonna select the staff building as well as all of these right here. But I don't want any rides in this one. I just want the facilities here. And there we go. That should work out perfectly. Southwest Vendors, save the work roster. All the vendors over here are going to have to be under the Southeast Vendors roster. No, God, I'm an idiot. Southwest. Perfect. Hong Kong, Coing. Is that just Hong Kong? I don't know, dude. Anyways, he's set. Let's move over here to the next guy. Osvaldo Yeager. He's gonna be Southwest Vendors. Dudley Nye. There we go, that'll fix that. Bill Nye. And then let's change him to the Southwest Vendors as well. All right, let's go into vendors, sort it by the training level. That way we can get all of our newbies over here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new people. Kip McGraw, that's the other new one. He will be Southwest Vendor roster. Now all of these people over here are gonna need a pay raise, so we'll up it to 125 for each one. Cindy Hickey, wow, that's a terrible name. I'm so sorry. Her pay, whoa, getting ahead of myself. 125 per month. Southwest Vendor roster. She's ready to rock. And this guy right here, Period. His name is Period. Okay, Period. Period. All right. So we're gonna have 2 replacement vendors over here to sort of fill in for the vendors that need a break. They'll go over here into the staff building. Now the Northwest West area roster, the one that I made last time specifically for bumper cars and the surrounding area here, I didn't really know what to name it. I'm gonna just name it the Outskirts. I don't even know if that's how you'd spell outskirts, if it's one word or not, but we're gonna go ahead and save that. That'll at least let me know that it's on the outside of the park. Pelican has broken down once again. Where are our mechanics? My dude. That's not Harlan Wang's area. Who has the Northeast? Hans Downs. Where you at, dude? Inspecting the Acrobat. Claims he's tired. Go take a rest then. Don't we have staff buildings in the Northeast? Yeah, we have a staff building right over here, and it's a rec room. That's a no-brainer, dude. No mechanic assigned to refurb this ride. What is going on here, dude? Hans Downs sucks, dude. He's not making his way anywhere. Oh, hang on a second. Is he just stuck somewhere? Dude, he's just been straight chilling up here for forever. What's going on? Even if I speed it up, I still don't think he's gonna get in there. We'll change the min departure time to 0 seconds, and we'll see if that helps. There we go. He's at least making it inside. I wonder how long he was standing there for, dude. Here I am blaming him. It's not his fault. Yikes. Okay, so he's got to get around to this whole area, except he's super tired, so he'll probably have to go for a rest here. No mechanic assigned to refurbish this ride. The Acrobat. Wait, what? Hans, where you at? What? Didn't we just pay to have this thing refurbished? I'm so confused right now. But where's my guy Hans Downs at? Because he might actually have to get fired if he continues doing what he's doing. All right, and there goes, holy crap, dude. Hans just gets pushed down the stairs. Now he's gonna be stuck in a big group of people. That's fantastic. All right, let's fast forward here, see if he ever makes it out alive. There we go. All right, don't you dare go to that staff building. Nice, smart man. Smart man. Okay, so what have we really done this episode so far? Honestly, not much. We added a food court. I took you guys on a little tour of stuff that I did off camera, which is super fun, I know that. I'm thinking something like this. The Overpower. This thing, if you guys have never been on one of these before, they are absolutely insane. They're a blast. A lot of fun to ride. It's kind of a water ride, but not really. We'll go ahead and plop that down right there. So we're gonna call it Overpower, I guess is probably, you know what? No, this is a gaming channel. OP, Overpower, Jesus. All right, place entrance. We're gonna do the entrance on the back side. Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna do it over on this side. And the exit will be right over here so the mechanic can get in and get out really quick. Oh, but also we want people to get off of the ride as efficiently as possible. So I'm gonna put it in the center here. Still pretty close to the operator though. Now for the queue. So we're gonna bring this out. We're gonna do something really simple here. I'm not gonna try to complicate things that don't need to be complicated and put it literally right next to the other entrance. People are gonna get so confused over here. They're gonna think that maybe this side over here is for the bumper cars instead of the one on the left. Okay, now that we've done that, let's head back over here and we are going to get the entrance for the priority queue placed down. We're gonna put this over here. Right there looks pretty good. And then the exit. Wait, did I get that mixed up? No, that's right. I don't know why I'm second guessing myself on that. No, I am. I should have been second guessing myself on that. Oh my God, I can't believe I goofed that hard. All right, so the entrance, you guys, needs to be placed by the entrance. Duh. All right, pretty simple little priority queue entrance right here next to the formal entrance or the normal entrance. The one that the peasants take comes all the way next to that queue, wraps around the side, keeps going straight across here, curves around, and plops you right out in front of the normal entrance right there. So without changing anything, we have a prestige of 409. Now that's not very bad, but I do want to see if we can't improve that at all. We're going to change that to high priority. Okay, we got the ticket handler ready. We got the ticket, or the priority queue ticket handler ready, wristband checker, and we have the operator ready to rock. So this thing's just gonna do its thing, I guess. I know this is supposed to be water, I thought. Yeah, it looks like it's moving around like water, but I don't see any sprays happening. So I think we're gonna have to add that in ourselves. Okay, so I'm gonna add one of those there, and then one in the back. Okay, looking good. Now let's go back into here, under sequence, make trigger sequence, and we will connect the water splash for Let's do 1 second. And we'll just keep doing that. Okay, so every time it does something, it should cause a splash at the base of the ride, I think. At least that's what I tried to set it up to do, so I guess we'll have to just fast forward here and see if that's what actually happens. But I don't know if that's gonna increase the ride's performance at all. Okay, testing complete. It's a 553 now, which isn't ideal, but I guess we can roll with that. 553 divided by 35 would be $15.80. So that's what we'll charge for this sucker, $15.80. And let's just go ahead and open it up. Now, hopefully people start lining up for this thing. It looks like people are walking right past the queue over here, but I kind of expected that. Okay, now for the advertisements. I did change this, and I took out all of the ATMs that were previously being advertised. I don't feel like those need to be advertised with this large of a sign, so I removed those. That gave us a little bit more playing room for what we can advertise with this thing, so I'm just going to select the OP right there. Go ahead and confirm that. Doesn't look like anyone's lining up for it yet, though, which is not really what I'm after here. Let's go ahead and fast forward. Maybe that'll help us out a bit. There's 6,300 people in the park as of right now, so someone's gotta come over here and ride this thing. Super high broke down, dude. Yeah, look at that. People are coming up and walking away. Coming up, walking away. Why? I don't understand. This is a super cool ride. There we go. We got some people walking in. Not very many. Hopefully they'll tell everyone else about it and it'll be awesome. But it holds a buttload of people, dude. No one else wants to ride this thing? There we go. Get on in here, guys. Come on. 1% of our guests say they want to go on Overpowered. All right, well, that is honestly all I had planned out for today. So if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment, help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.